Scotty Cannon, who explains all about a top Doorslammer pass.
Hello, I'm Scotty Cannon. I'm going to give you a little brief rundown of what it's like to take a ride in the 53 Studebaker here in Australia. For starters, we'd be buckled up real tight. We'd put the restraints on. We'd have a little bit heavier jacket on. We we have a guy standing out on the front end. He's actually running the starter motor. We make sure the clutch is in. The car is in neutral with this lever right here. All the buttons are pulled out. That way you know you're in low gear. You give the guy the A-OK to start the motor. He starts to wind it over. You pull the ignition switch on, fire. We're ready to go. As the guys are tightening up around the front of the car and they're pulling everything off the starter, pulling the tow vehicle out of the way, I'm getting ready for the last check. I pull my straps down one more time to make sure everything's real good and tight. So if you wish to have a mishap, you want to be buckled in these things real tight to have less damage done to the driver. You reach over, put it in low gear, ease the clutch out very lightly, pull to the starting line, roll through the water, push to high gear, dump the clutch, and mash her down. Then you're doing your burnout. You do your burnout as far as you want. When you get done doing your burnout, heating your tires, push the clutch in, push the brake, back the car up, back up till your guy tells you backed up far enough in your tracks. Then put the car back in low gear and pull to the starting line. You're rolling up very easily and slowly the whole time you're staging with your brake. And you're easing the clutch out so the car is barely pulling off. You pull your first bulb on, which is called the pre-stage. It's the first set of bulbs at the top part of the light. You rev the motor up, ease it up to probably 5,000 on the tachometer. When you see that's good, ease the brake off till the car rolls in. The second set of bulbs come on, it's ready to go. If you're running a competitor in the other lane, by the time he pulls the second set of bulbs on, as soon as all the lights come on, the ambers, the next thing on is a green. In that transaction, you let off the clutch, go to the floor with the throttle. You got this hand on the steering wheel. As soon as you get about 85 or 9,000 revs, put it in second gear, about 8 or 9,000 in revs again, high gear, then hold on with both hands. As soon as you go through the traps, you push the clutch in, let off, get on the brakes, kill the switch, throw the parachute all at the same time. You go from 200 and probably 26 miles an hour to maybe 80 miles an hour in less than probably 1 second.
There he is, whom we heard from at the top of today's program. Look at that Studebaker. What a machine. Wild and plenty of wings too against Louis Rochella.
Yeah, Rochella from South Australia, and Scotty Cannon, he's a southern boy. He said he's so far south that he still buys his parts with Confederate money. We can't call him a Yankee, that's for sure. This car is a Australian built. That is Scotty Cannon I'm referring to. It's Australian built by Murray Anderson, and he is going to return to the United States and campaign it over there. He loves the car so much. Scotty Cannon is world champion. By that I mean he is the #1 in the World Pro Mod circuit over in the United States. He is the best Doorslammer racer in the world, and he's come here against Australia's best.
What about that car? It is just beautifully turned out. Nice close-up shot of Cannon in the office. Here to do battle against Rochella in the 63 Chevrolet Bel Air. At least the body configuration looks a bit like that anyway. That's about all, though, as far as the similarities go.
Yeah, look at the lines there as they pull forward into stage. I wonder who's got the aerodynamic advantage.
Watch the world champion, right-hand side of screen, Scotty Cannon. Away they go. Oh, magnificent hole shot. Cannon is gapping his rival, and Cannon races through the top end. 6.30. He's on top.
He's the #1. 0.16 mile an hour. That is just about a mile an hour off the world record, so that car is running hot tonight. The next pairing, though, this is going to be tough. Scotty Cannon, a 6.30 in the first round, which was really qualifying. This doubles as the first round now, up against the South Australian. Don't look for anything major from this car. It's beautiful, it can run quick, but Scotty Cannon is definitely the man to watch at the moment.
Lou Rochella is the driver to tackle Scotty Cannon here. Cannon in that beautifully turned out Studebaker. I've never seen a better presented drag car. It is just out of this world. Look at that.
Built by Murray Anderson in Queensland, former Victorian. Murray has got a couple of orders actually from the United States of America to build some top Doorslammers. Since he's had a lot of success with these cars, you're feeding big horsepower through a chassis, a sedan body vehicle, and they don't really like it. They don't tend to handle too well, but Murray Anderson has come up with a setup. The cars run straight and hard, and he's got some orders from the States.
The Robin Val Transport entry moves in of Rochella beside the giant killer Cannon, and Cannon did as Victor Bray did in the run prior. Look at the speed of this car.
6:43 for Cannon. That gives Bray lane choice for the final. Take a look at this on the replay. One of the quickest cars in the world. Launches hard off the start line. We'll be back with the finals shortly.
Doorslammer finals time, and our man Nathan Prendergast is in the pits to catch up with the two protagonists.
Victor, another Bray Cannon final, but no sparks this time, you're hoping?
Yeah, no, we ran into a bit of a glitch in the fuel system over in Adelaide, and I don't feel I got a fair shot at him over there, but drag racing's drag racing. What you have to do is put the car through the other end of the racetrack first. He did it in Adelaide, so tonight's another final. You need a bit of luck. You got to have all the fuel system right. You got to have all the track. You know, judge the track proper. Get the clutch sorted out, and then you still need lady luck on your side. I can assure you, it's motorsport's just that way. And like I said, we'll be throwing everything.